Hey guys, Mike here from MikeAndBobFilms. Yes, I know I just posted a video, but Arbi just posted a video about showing people's faces, and I fully and completely, but respectfully, disagree with him. So first off, the video you see in the background is actually, because this is going to go to Arbi, I thought I'd post it like Arbi does, where, he shows some skilling or something in the background because he wants to just talk. He has nothing special to show, so he's going to show him skilling, which is what he likes to do. So I figure, I'll skill? Why the fuck not? So, I have something to say about that. I think I've talked about this previously in a video. Probably a speed treasure trail video. I know you guys love those so much. But the problem that I have with showing my face, or YouTubers' faces, is that you have a personality created by your YouTube channel, by the way your voice sounds, by the way you talk, by what you talk about, and it's based on pure ideas. And that is, I think, the biggest thing I love about the internet is that it's just a pure exchange of ideas, and that I love. I think there is always an entertainment value, but I think the entertainment value should come from the quality of your content and the quality of you. And if people want to say that the way you look is part of, your entertainment, I guess I understand that. But if you can entertain people and they come to expect of something from you, and you've built that base without showing your face, like I think so far that I have, I refuse to show my face for several reasons. It's not a self-conscious thing. I know I'm damn sexy. Like I would say I touch myself all the time, but I don't need to. Girls are touching me all the time. Well, yeah. Well, at least one. She's pretty too, so that's good. But anyways, the problem is that you built your channel on what kind of content you do, and whether or not that's you showing your face. If you can entertain people successfully without showing your face, I don't think it's a necessary thing. And being called out or not, I've had plenty of people request me to show my face, and I don't feel like it's a necessary thing, and I think it kind of taints. See, it's like when you read a book, where that's why I hate movies made from books, because it's the same kind of idea where you read a book, you have this imagination, this thing, ooh, I gotta click again, you have this imagination in your head of what things are supposed to look like, and it always turns out greater and more, more grand, if you want to be English about it, more grand than anything that somebody can create and show you, because you've created it. One, you love what it sounds, you love what it is more because you were the creator, as opposed to somebody else telling you what it looks like. And there's something to that I think, that I really want to try to avoid with my YouTube channel, is that I like that idea of me talking about my ideas and things. Like, I'll talk about personal things that are going on in my life for sure, because that affects, how I put up videos, what kind of content I'm doing, the things I talk about. So I think it's relevant, but I feel like I like that idea of you have this understanding of who I am based on what I say. And the moment I show myself, that idea of who I am to you changes. And it's not that I'm worried that you're going to think of me less. Again, like I said, I'm super sexy. I have like the best goatee and like some sexy hair and cool shirts and stuff. So, I can totally pull off the cool YouTube thing. But I think that your view of me, my subscribers, and those of you who are watching me on our British Sparse channel, because I'm going to post this as a response, just because I can whore myself out some more. What's up? Ooh, gotta click again. I think that view that you guys have of me is probably better than anything I could show you. And I know people will call it that they want a more realistic thing, but if you're playing a video game and you're watching people on YouTube, which is the internet, I mean, that's kind of like what the internet has been based off of, is that it's internet anonymity, where if you get online, you can be whoever or whatever you want to be. Now, the problem I have with this is that, gotta click again. The problem I have with this is that I don't like fake people. Now, that's not putting on a persona and becoming somebody else. I don't like fake people who try so hard to be somebody else. If you can be this person in real life and then this other person online, that's one thing. But don't be this. It's like it's like a nice person trying to be an asshole or an asshole trying to be a nice person. It just doesn't work. Be who you are and what you're good at. And I think that's the glory of the internet. And I feel like if I show my face, or if I show Bob's face, or if I show Toby's face, if somebody that's a part of Mike and Bob Films shows ourselves, then it changes completely. Now, I've talked to a lot of people online, and like this my Skype friends, and like Toby online, through Xbox. It took me a long time to even want to ask. I didn't even have an urge or a need for like 2 years of knowing like Toby before I at all wanted to know what he looked like. And it was more of because he was talking about things that were happening to him physically, like with his face or his hair, whatever. And Toby's a very racially charged person, so I think knowing his jokes, and I think knowing what he looks like helped. But it did, that moment that I saw what he looked like changed in my mind forever of what I thought he looked like. It didn't change it for the worse, it didn't change it for the better. I think that's the biggest thing I'm trying to get across, is that no matter what you do, it doesn't change your content. It doesn't change what you're saying, but it changes how people perceive it. And I prefer to show my ideas as just pure ideas, as something for people to look at, or not look at, I guess that's ironic, but something for people to think about, and then make their own decisions on that, and not based on any kind of bias and what they think I'm biased towards, or my history or my background. Like, it's just the pure idea. And I think that changed, like when I saw Toby, is that the idea of Toby changed so drastically that now he's this real person. And it's not that I want to live in this fake universe, like well, I mean, to some extent, I guess, but it's not that I want to live in this fake universe, it's that I understand who this idea of this person is, and that I think is more important to me than what they look like. So, and like, Three-Way, one of my RuneScape friends, I talked to him on Skype for like, and it ends up like I don't see him for 2 weeks, and then I get on and we do a boss run together, and then we go do dungeoneering after, and then we train summoning together. I mean, we do like, it just happens that we want to do the same things at the same time, so we stay in Skype call. We still talk to each other, and we'll talk for like 12 hours at a time. It's not like we're spooning or doing anything particular. It's just that we're talking for 12 hours at a time, and it's just, we could be talking about the game, we could be talking about something that's happening in our lives, we could be talking about something that's happening with the computer or the family or anything in particular, and it's just an exchange of ideas, an exchange of conversation. And I love that idea that you can do that on the internet without the bias of knowing what somebody looks like. Now that I think I've stated my statement, I don't know if anybody's actually going to be watching this for 8 minutes, especially me woodcutting ivies. It is, I think, woodcutting ivies, rune crafting, and I think, was it fletching, are probably the 3 most boring things in RuneScape you could possibly do. So I thought I'd do that, because this is why I live stream, is because I might get a level on this on commentary. Anyways, I think now that I've stated more, I stand on showing myself, and I think you guys understand where I'm coming from and why I won't and probably never will show my face to the internet, and try to keep most of myself hidden. I'm not a private person by any means. I'm always the dumbass when you go to parties or whatever. They'll do the stupid thing to get people to look at you. I mean, I'm that guy. I'm that douchebag. But I'm not saying that if you want to show your face, then go for it. I think that's the other really big thing I need to state, is that I don't want to do it myself, and I have specific reasons why I don't want to. But I also said earlier that it's based on how you entertain people, or how you've like based your YouTube channel or your internet career off of. If you don't give a fuck from day one, and you've shown yourself from day one on YouTube or whatever you're doing, then that changes completely my argument, because you've already given yourself up, I guess, in that way. But if people will see you and they understand your ideas and can look at you and understand what you're talking about from the beginning, then there's still that bias that I don't like about your ideas, but you've already started this way, and I think there's no problem if you want to continue going that direction. I don't. This is a hard one to try to explain, because I don't. If somebody wants to show their face on the internet, I don't have a problem with that. I kind of would like warning, I guess, unless I've subscribed to you from day one based on what you look like. So, like, let's use some examples, I suppose. Philip DeFranco has made his entire YouTube career, or his life career at this point, creating YouTube videos by showing his face. It's a very different kind of entertainment. It's news oriented, it's humor oriented, but a lot of his humor is very physical, and that's very hard to get across if you just hear a sound or hear voices over like some background image or something. But there's people that like Call of Duty people, like iPonestar for Hire, one of my most favorite YouTubers. All the dick jokes aside, because dick jokes are always funny, and all the immaturity aside, which is almost always funny. I subscribed to him from day one based on his personality and his type of humor, and that I loved the most for the longest time until he posted a real life video, and that changed how I thought of him immediately, because he wasn't. People were like making fun of him automatically because he had a baby face, and I'm like, you brought this upon yourself. You created your self-image to the internet based on your commentary and your type of gameplay, and then you show your face. It changes completely how people understand you. People may or may not respect you more, but that's a decision. I'm not drunk, I swear. A decision you have to make, and I like not showing my face. I guess I have to kind of end this and wrap this up, because I could talk forever about anything. I'm gonna wait till I get this last level because it's awesome. I got a level on camera. What's up? It's just 77 woodcutting. Nobody gives a fuck. But anyways, so I think that's my video response to our Better Spar, and I hope I helped people understand, I guess. I guess one last thing is my word of advice to people. If you want to start YouTubing, make that decision from day one. Don't flip-flop halfway through and then be upset when somebody doesn't like how you look. Make that decision from day... Oh, we got a level. Make that decision from day one where... What, it didn't... Oh, there's nothing special for level 77. Make that decision from day one where either you show your face and you acknowledge that and that's who you are and who you want to portray yourself to be as to the internet, or stay not showing your face. I don't like people who flip-flop, because people expect something of you, and I mean if you do what you want, don't give a fuck what people say. But if you're going to do something, put your effort into it. Like, so if you make a YouTube channel and you don't want to show your face, and then halfway through, like iPonestar or Nooch, the Nooch M, who does Portal videos in Call of Duty, if you make that decision to show your face, do it with passion, I guess, and don't be afraid of what people are going to say about you, because you've made that decision, so stick with it. So I guess I think I have to be done, because I could just ramble on forever about this. So anyways, guys, make sure you like, favorite, comment, subscribe, and troll, and let me know your own opinions about people showing their face, and let me know if you want me to show my face. I'm never going to do it, but I just want to know if people are interested, because that's fascinating to me, why people want to know, and kind of post, don't post a video response, because that's what I'm doing, so don't do that. You're not allowed. But let me know why you would want to show your face, and why it's a positive thing to do that from day one. So anyways, guys, I'm going to cut it off here at 14 minutes. Holy fuck, this is supposed to be like a 2-minute video. Anyways, guys, I hope like, favorite, comment, subscribe, and make sure to troll. Bye-bye.